What's up guys, it's Carlos. Welcome back to another episode. In today's video, like you saw up on the topic, we're going to be talking about the update and how my back's doing. So I know it's been a while since I've talked about my DDD. If you don't know what that is, that stands for Degenerative Disc Disease, but I'm sure if you've clicked on this video, it's to find out how I'm doing, how I've been able to make progress in the gym, and how my life's changed this far. To touch on real quick, I was diagnosed about a year and a half ago, but I felt the first signs of it about 2.5 years ago was when I had my meltdown. So since then, last fall, I had a change of mind. I became a lot more optimistic. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel. I got tired of hearing negative things being said online, and I couldn't find any positive people talking about this disease. I don't really want to call it a disease because it's more of arthritis. So it's just, the disc happened to seep out the fluid and it's drying up. That's pretty much how I can put it in a nutshell for you. Life has definitely changed. Before DDD, I could pretty much do anything. I could go on runs, I could be active with friends, I could go to the bowling alley, I could go play top golf. I could do a lot of rotating activities. Now, whenever I do want to go out and be social with friends, I have to first think, how's my back doing? Do I need to take my pain medication, or do I just leave it at home? Which I never do. I usually carry my medication in this little container with me at all times because I never know when a flare-up's going to occur. Other things that have changed as well is every morning when I wake up, I have to take a hot shower to loosen up my back. I let the shower hit my back for a good 5 minutes and then I can go on with my day. The other thing that's changed is whenever I go to bed, I have to sleep a certain way. I either have to sleep on my side, that brings me comfort, or I have to sleep on my stomach. When it gets very bad, I use TENS units, one which I purchased at Walgreens, which is the white one. I put it on my back and I fall asleep on my stomach. I also have been doing a lot of stretching. I do these exercises whenever my back hurts, and I usually do them 3 times a week. If you want a video on the exercises and stretches that I do whenever I have my flare-ups, or the 3 times a week that I do them, I'll be more than happy to make that video for you as well. My social life hasn't changed too much, other than that if I go out and I go hang out with friends, I just have to be mindful of the activity that I'm going to be doing. And if it's an activity that I feel that I can't do because there's too much rotation in it, then I kind of just sit, have a drink, have an appetizer, and just enjoy the atmosphere. But I still try to find the best things in life and try to just be as optimistic as I can. As far as when I go to the gym, I used to never go to the gym after I hurt my back. I started off real slow, like I mentioned in my previous DDD video. I just swam for about 1 or 2 months and then slowly progressed within lifting weights. Recently, that's been going very well. Like you saw in all the updates I posted about my physique, I feel very good about where I'm at now physically, because if you were to have asked me that question 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have known how to respond to that question because I really was unsure of where life was taking me at that point. But in recent months, since I started working out last fall, it's gotten a lot better. I would definitely say my quality of life has improved because of exercising. I did that because I know that I needed to get weight off my back, and I knew that that would help me. After I lost weight, I did notice that I would have less bad days than I used to. And that's again a big motivator for me to continue working out. One thing that helps me out a lot that I use pretty much every day, maybe 1 to 3 times a day, is I ice my back, and I don't use anything fancy. I pretty much, open up my fridge and I use an old vegetable bag. I wrapped it around some plastic bags and I pretty much use it as an ice bag. I don't know, life has been pretty much the same since before hurting my back, other than now I'm just a lot more cautious now with the things I do. I know what'll flare up my back, I know what won't flare up my back, I know what I can do, and I don't try to exceed my limits. And I try to be mindful of the things I do so I don't get a flare up. I do take, whenever I have very bad days and I have to take my medication about 4 times a day, I do take Miralax. I've noticed that whenever I have to take my medication that often, in one day I get a little backed up. I don't know if that happens with you as well, but I get a little backed up and then it's hard for me to go the next day, so I take the Miralax to kind of loosen up my stool so that I can go and I don't feel too backed up. Now I'm gonna just briefly talk on my daily routine. So I pretty much wake up, like I said, I have to take a hot shower, that's number one. Depending on how stiff I am, I'll do some stretches or I won't do stretches for the day. I'll go about whatever it is I'm doing. If I'm going to the gym or if I'm running errands or if I'm going to school, I'll do that. If I have pain throughout the day, I'll take my medication. If I am feeling in pain, whatever it is I'm doing, if I'm sitting in that task that I'm doing, I usually have to take standing breaks a lot and walk around to loosen it up and then continue with the task at hand. Once I come back home, usually the first thing I do again is take a hot shower, let the hot water hit my back. That tends to relax me a lot. Then from there, I move on and I use the ice to help me undo the swelling in my back. After doing the ice for about maybe 15-20 minutes, I move on to my mat and I do my stretches and my exercises, and then I go to sleep. And usually the side I sleep on is the side that feels more tense. Yeah, that's pretty much a normal average day for me. Not too many things have changed, nothing too crazy. And this is the update, because before the update, it was excruciating. I could hardly do anything. It was just, this video would have been completely different. It would have been like, hey, what's up guys? Yeah, so update on my DDD. Life hasn't changed at all. I'm still in a lot of pain. I tend to basically lay on my back all day and I take my meds all the time, 4 times a day. I ice my back, I use my TENS, and then I go to bed and I do that all over again with pain. But that's not the case. Exercising has helped me so much. And like I said, I still have my bad days, but I can bear them a lot better. I stay optimistic and I stay positive. I think that's key. That's my opinion, that you just have to change it up here. And I've said it on all my DDD videos, I think, is just starting up here, changing this, and then everything else will fall into place. But you have to put in the effort because nobody else will. But yeah, Opie, I want to give you credit for asking for this video. I know it had been long due. I hope I answered all your questions. If not, please ask me in the comments below. And feel free to ask me those questions and I'll respond within the comments as well if I missed anything out of this video. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you're enjoying the content. Let me know if you have suggestions for fitness or health related videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love out.